Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're going to put on our architect's hats. But, instead of buildings, we're designing something even more complex. High-performing teams. We're going to break down the essential blueprint every leader needs to build a team that's aligned, motivated, and totally driven by a shared vision. All right, so let's just start with a quick gut check question. Seriously, take a look at your team. Are they all rowing powerfully in the same direction, like a pro crew? Or is it more like a bunch of people splashing around, kind of going in circles? The answer to that question, well, it reveals pretty much everything about your team's potential. That lack of direction, it leads to what you could call a clarity crisis. And it's that super frustrating feeling where everyone seems busy, but nothing really important gets done. It's like you're pushing this giant rock up a hill and you're working so hard, but it just keeps rolling back down. And wow, the difference is night and day. On one hand, you've got a team that's just lost in this fog of confusion. That's your team without purpose. But on the other side, that's a team with a real shared vision. They've got energy, they're laser focused, and they are all moving together towards that same horizon. And this is where we get to a really critical point. See, the problem is almost never a lack of effort or talent. Your team members are probably working their tails off. The real issue is that they're missing that shared blueprint, that master plan that shows them how all their individual hard work connects to create something way, way bigger. Okay, so how do we actually fix this? Well, it's time to put that architect's hat back on. Because just like any great building, a great team starts with a super solid foundation. And for us, that foundation is a compelling shared vision. And this foundation, it really has two core parts. First, you have the vision. Think of that as the destination. It's that mountain peak way off in the distance. It's the why that gets everyone excited for the journey. Then you have the mission. That's the actual road you're going to take to get there, the strategic how that guides every single step. Now, a really powerful vision isn't just some fluffy dream. It actually works like a lens, focusing all of the organization's core values and strategic goals into one single guiding star. And when your team can clearly see how their day-to-day work connects to that bigger purpose, that's when you get real, genuine commitment. Yeah, this quote absolutely nails it. The vision is that architectural foundation. I mean, think about it. Just like a builder constantly looks at the blueprints, your team is going to look back at this vision to make sure every single action, every decision is building towards that same shared success. But look, having a great vision isn't quite enough. A blueprint just sitting on a desk doesn't build anything, right? So the next critical step is translating that big, grand vision into actual, concrete steps. And honestly, the best tool I know for doing this is the SMART Goals framework. It's this incredibly powerful filter that takes your big, maybe kind of abstract vision and turns it into crystal clear, trackable objectives where there's absolutely no room for confusion. So this framework basically acts as a 5-point checklist for any goal you set. It forces you to get away from these vague wishes like, let's improve sales, and move to a really concrete target. By making sure every goal is specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, you're creating a clear road to success that everybody on the team can see and understand. All right, so once you've got your SMART goals locked in, it's time to create the day-to-day blueprint for how you're actually going to get it done. This is where that high-level vision meets the ground-level reality. I like to think of your big goal as a mountain you're all going to climb together. Well, the action plan is what breaks that huge climb down into smaller pieces. You've got manageable steps, you've got clear timelines, and you know exactly what tools and resources you'll need. Every one of those pieces is absolutely essential to making it to the summit. So here's a super practical example of what this looks like. Just look at how clear this is. The big goal, launch new feature, is broken down into very specific steps. And here's the key part. Each step has one owner and a non-negotiable deadline. A simple chart like this just gets rid of all the confusion and builds a culture where everyone is accountable. Okay, so you've done all this work. You've crafted the vision, you've set your SMART goals, you've built the action plan. So what? What's the big payoff here? What do you actually get out of all this? Well, the payoff is frankly huge. As you can see here, it all starts with a motivated team. That motivation then naturally leads to focused effort because nobody's wasting their time on tasks that don't actually move the needle. And when you combine that incredible motivation with laser focus, that's when you get aligned success. And that's the ultimate prize. What this whole process really does is transform your team.
You go from being just a group of individuals to a truly unified team. You're no longer just managing a bunch of separate people, you're leading this cohesive unit, and everyone is driven by the same powerful collective purpose.
So, we're going to end with this final question for you to think about. Really, take a second. If you had to boil down your team's ultimate purpose into one single powerful sentence, what would it be? Because figuring that out, that is the very first step to becoming the true architect of your team's shared vision.